This changed how we think about early flight. Leonardo da Vinci drew an ornithopter in 1502. He pictured a man inside a wooden frame. The frame holds two huge flapping wings. Wood and rope form the main parts. A seat sits at the center for the pilot. The pilot turns cranks with his legs. Cords from the cranks pull the wings down. When the cords relax, the wings rise again. This up and down motion is the machine's function. Leonardo hoped the motion could lift the pilot. He believed human muscle could generate enough power. The design follows aerodynamics, that means how air moves over a shape. The wingspan reaches about 3 meters. The frame forms a tall, angled V shape. The V helps keep the craft balanced while flapping. Counterweights at the tip stop excessive rolling. Leonardo added small springs to help wing return. The sketch shows careful shading and hatch marks. His mirror writing notes explain each part. Nobody built the ornithopter in his lifetime. The weight was too much for pure muscle power. Materials of the time were not light enough either. Modern copies use carbon fiber and electric motors. Those versions can lift a person a few meters high. The bird-like look still inspires drone makers today. It appears in many futuristic toys and films. Here is why it matters. It proves a mind can jump 500 years ahead. It reminds us that art and engineering belong together. Leonardo's trial notes teach us to test ideas rigorously. We can still learn from his bold curiosity. The ornithopter shows that the dream of flight never dies.